Good evening. Community newspapers in Wisconsin serve a very important role. They announce local happenings, obituaries, and events. Many survive on very small profit margins, but this month a new federal tariff made the survival of those newspapers a little more difficult and put some at risk of going under. Newswatch 12's Ben Meyer joins us live in the studio with more on our top story. Ben, good evening.
Lane, good evening. Nearly all of Wisconsin's newspapers rely on Canadian newsprint. Few American companies make that type of paper anymore. So when the U.S. Department of Commerce put a 30% tariff on Canadian newsprint, it hit hard.
Rod Christensen knows he works with something that's not made to last long.
Newsprint basically is a throwaway product.
It's made to eventually throw away, but Christensen relies on newsprint. Christensen's Shawano plant runs 24/7, printing more than 100 publications, from magazines to small-town newspapers.
They're from all over Wisconsin. I mean, every little community around here we pretty much print for.
Local papers like the Forest Republican, Merrill Photo News, and Anago Times roll off these presses. They're all on newsprint from Canadian mills. Christensen takes in about 60 tons of the paper each week.
Christensen will go through a stockpile of newsprint of this size in about a week and a half. Every single roll is from Canada, every one subject to the new tariffs.
This month, the U.S. Department of Commerce put tariffs of up to 30% on newsprint coming from Canada to America. Christensen is now paying an extra $40,000 a month for newsprint compared to last year.
We try to give the best deals we possibly can to our local communities. Well, that's getting harder and harder and harder to do.
This tariff would jeopardize our news in Wisconsin.
Andrew Johnson owns and operates 3 community newspapers in the southern part of the state. He's also the vice president of the National Newspaper Association and worries the tariff could put some small newspapers out of business.
We definitely are at risk of losing. And if the prices go too high and or we can't get supply, we would go out.
Johnson will lobby the Commerce Department to get rid of the tariffs. That would be a relief to Christensen and Shawano, who hopes everything will work out. Newsprint is a throwaway product, he says, but what's on it provides an important community service.
We'll be around for a long time to come. There's no doubt in my mind.
And the Commerce Department will take testimony and review the tariffs this year. It'll decide to keep, remove, or alter them in September.